Allendale is where West Michigan actually builds. This is a Grand Valley State University township on the west edge of the metro, and it puts up new homes at a pace almost nowhere else in the region matches. In this brief, who's building, where, what it costs, and what's coming next. Start with the geography. Allendale sits about 15 miles west of downtown Grand Rapids along Lake Michigan Drive, with the Grand River bending along its eastern edge. That west side position is the whole reason the buildable land is here. Open farm ground, still close in. The engine is Grand Valley State University. More than 22,000 students attend GVSU, and the Allendale campus anchors the township's population, its rental stock, and its steady demand for housing. Where the university grows, the rooftops follow. Here's the base picture. Allendale Township is home to roughly 26,600 people. The typical home is valued around $450,000. Listings take about 66 days to go pending, and the Kent County median next door sits at $335,000. Drive the township and you see it. Framed walls, graded lots, street stubs waiting on the next phase. New construction in Allendale starts near $344,000. And that entry point is why builders keep buying dirt out here. So who is actually building? The active names in Allendale run through Eastbrook Homes, Allen Edwin Homes, JTB Homes, Bosgroff Homes, and Wirenga Builders. That's a mix of large production builders and smaller local shops. And it's exactly why supply here arrives in lumpy bursts instead of a steady stream. On price, Allendale runs above the county line. The typical Allendale home is valued around $450,000, about a third more than the Kent County median of $335,000. You are paying a new construction premium, and the finish level reflects it. The subdivisions are the real story. Emerald Springs, the newest Eastbrook community, sits between 60th and 64th Avenue, right off Lake Michigan Drive. Built around a water feature. Eastbrook's Allendale plans open around $401,000. Beyond Emerald Springs, the communities to know are Placid Waters, Hidden Shores, Dew Point Estates, and Perline Estates. Roughly 24 single-family communities are selling in Allendale right now, which is an unusual amount of choice for one township. Put Allendale next to the metro's other build-heavy towns, and the pricing makes sense. Byron Center runs higher, Hudsonville and Jenison run lower, and Allendale lands right in the middle of that new construction corridor. It isn't only houses. The township's planning commission is working through commercial and light industrial proposals too. A roughly 21,000 square foot industrial incubator on Allen Park Drive, plus new retail and fuel along the corridor. Jobs and services follow rooftops. Here's my honest take on Allendale. This is the metro's supply valve. When buyers can't win a bidding war in Hudsonville or Jenison, they come here and buy a house nobody has lived in yet. Which brings me to the number that surprises people. Allendale homes take about 66 days to go pending, the longest stretch of any market I track in West Michigan. That is not weak demand. That is spec homes listing before they're finished, and builders carrying their own inventory. So use it. In new construction, your leverage is the standing inventory. The finished spec that's been sitting, the lot a builder needs cleared before the next phase opens. Ask what's completed and unsold, then negotiate the incentives, not just the price. Allendale Public Schools serves the township. GVSU keeps it growing, and the builders keep breaking ground. If a brand new house on the west side is the plan, this is where the inventory actually is.